Okay, welcome back to the class. Now, let's examine six major consumer categories that are actively creating new markets, which represents significant business opportunities for alert entrepreneurs. Okay, so first, digital erasers is really interesting. So these consumers fear the permanence of their digital footprints. So consider this statistic: 63.6% of Korean Twitter accounts have been dormant for over 6 months. So people create accounts impulsively, then abandon them, leaving digital traces they can't control. So celebrity social media scandals highlight why this matters. All the posts, photos, and comments can resurface years later with damage consequences. The digital erasers want solutions for managing their online presence. So this creates multiple business opportunities. So digital trace removal services help people clean up old accounts and posts. So digital funeral services manage to decrease people's online presence, their photos, account, and digital legacy. Privacy-focused platforms like Snapchat, where messages automatically delete, represent another solution approach. So we are moving to second. So the small wedding tribe. And I think this is typical trend for Korean people, I think, but depends on the cultural context. Anyway, so these consumers reject expensive traditional wedding that create financial stress. So average wedding cost in Korea are staggering 199 million won for men, is quite a lot, and 131 million won for women. So this has created wedding poor. So couples going into debt for one day. It's ridiculous interest, right? And small wedding tribe consumers want to meaningful celebrations without financial burden. They are driving demand for minimalist wedding planning services, small venue options, and space saving, furniture for modest newlywed homes, and off-season wedding packages that avoid peak pricing represent another opportunity. So actually, small wedding tribe is kind of a phenomenon and real situation in in a recent Korea. So a lot of young Korean people avoid to make them debt for their wedding. So it's kind of recent trend in Korea. And let's move to third one. That's Gold Queen Sisters. Uh, Gold Queen Sister means that women in their 40s and 50s who refuse traditional middle-age stereotypes. So despite economic concerns, they invest boldly in beauty, health, and personal growth. They have disposable income and clear preferences for quality over quantity. So this creates a lot of opportunities in age-specific fashion lines designed for changing body types, anti-aging health products backed by science, and premium experience services that make them feel valued and understood. And first one is weekend couples, which means that married couples living separated for work or other reasons. So statistics shows that 13.2% of married Korean couple actually live apart. It's a lot, right? And they maintain strong relationship while managing the challenges of distance. So they need solutions for family connection, kids, pension, resorts, where families can reunite while children are entertained, create memorable experiences. So smart home monitoring systems help distant parents so stay connected to their children's daily lives. And the fifth one is pet family tribe, so which means that so this type of consumer who view pets as family members. It's not just an animal. So over 10 million Koreans own pets and spending on pet services continues growing rapidly. These consumers don't hesitate to invest in their pets' well-being. So someone said that some pets live better than human in Korea. Ridiculously, it's kind of a joke. Anyway, so premium pet services from grooming to training command high prices. So pet funeral services help owners honor decreased pets with dignity. The specialized pet media like Dog TV, television programming designed for dogs, shows how far this market extends. And last thing is that considerate consumers who want to get free. Socially responsible consumption. The research shows that 85.9%, it's quite a lot, prefer companies demonstrating social responsibility. So they will pay premium prices for products aligning with their values. So this drives demands for social enterprises addressing environmental and social issues, sustainable product lines using recycled or eco-friendly materials, and community-based businesses supporting local development. So each prosumer category represents consumers actively seeking solutions that don't yet exist or are not adequately served. So they are willing to pay for businesses that understand their specific needs. And understanding future technologies and consumer behavior is crucial, but success requires developing the right personal capabilities. So futurist Daniel Pink identified six essential abilities for thriving in the future economy. So Daniel Pink, six essential senses. So he argues we are moving from the information age to conceptual age. So he said that we are moving from the information age to the conceptual age. So information is abundant and increasingly automated. Success requires distinctly human capabilities that computers cannot replicate. So his framework presents 6 senses that go beyond traditional logical thinking. So let me walk you through each one. So first, design. The ability to create products, experiences, and solutions that are not only functional but aesthetically compelling. Good design triggers emotional responses that purely functional products cannot match. Studies show that hospital patients recover faster in well-designed environment. So design is not decoration, it's competitive advantage. And second is story. The capacity to craft a compelling narrative that make information memorable and persuasive. So in our information-saturated world, facts are not enough. Success belongs to those who can package information in engaging stories that resonate emotionally. So Korean history instructor Seo Min-seok is kind of famous, and he transformed dry historical facts into captivating narrative. He's building a media empire in the process. Mhm. But he had some issues for his master degrees, but he obtained new master degree from the Yonsei University, so this problem was solved, but he has some problem, but here's a good example for it. Anyway, so we move to third one. Third one is symphony. So the ability to synthesize this ability to unrelated elements into innovative solutions. So Steve Jobs exemplified this, combining technology, design, and user experience, which is known as UX, insights that competitors treated as separate domains. Future opportunities exist at the intersections between different fields, industries, and disciplines. So first one is empathy, the capacity to understand others' perspectives and respond to their emotional needs. Medical schools now measure doctors' empathy index because patient compliance depends more on emotional connection than technical competence. As AI handles routine tasks, so human emotional intelligence becomes increasingly valuable. So for that, so human emotional intelligence much more important. So AI is much more important in a recent day. And the fifth is play. So the ability to incorporate enjoyment, humor, and lightness into serious work. The gaming industry's explosive growth demonstrates Play's commercial potential. So companies using gamification report higher employee engagement and customer loyalty. So Play is not a frivolous, it's a powerful business tool. And last one is a meaning, the capacity to create purpose-driven value that resonate with people's deeper aspirations. So consumers increasingly choose brands based on values alignment, not just product feature anymore. Chairman Kim Seung-ho succeeded in the lunchbox business by redefining organic to mean something more meaningful to customer. So if anyone have interest for the entrepreneur or entrepreneurship or operating a business in Korea, is find his video in YouTube, Kim Seung-ho's video. He gives a lot of insights and give useful information for the CEO or new venture starter like that. So does anyone have interest? Just find his video on YouTube. So Kim Seung-ho. Okay, so these six senses work synergistically. The most successful entrepreneurs combine multiple senses in their ventures. So they design beautiful products, tell compelling stories about their missions, so synthesize insights from different industries, emphasize deeply with customer needs, make their work enjoyable, and create meaningful impact. Developing these capabilities requires intentional practice. Assess which senses are your current strengths and which need development. So seek opportunities to apply these skills in real projects. So most importantly, integrate multiple senses rather than focus on just one. So the future belongs to entrepreneurs who combine technological understanding, consumer insight, and these essential human capabilities. Technology and consumer behavior will continue evolving, but these six senses provide the adaptable foundation for long-term success. So I mentioned again, so successful business must combine these six senses. So and these six senses for provide long-term success as well, not a short-term success. Okay, so let me summarize today's key insights. So we have explored emerging technologies reshaping industries, examined six types of consumer creating new market opportunities, and identified the six essential capabilities for future success. So the central message is integration. Successful entrepreneurs don't just understand the technology or consumer behavior or personal skills in isolation. They synthesize all three elements to create innovative solutions for unmet needs. So your needs, Adrian. Okay. So action items for students. Just remove it. If you have enough time, just read do it. And I recommend you to read those books. So recommended reading is but not a mandatory. Does anyone someone who have interest for it? So A Whole New Mind by Daniel Pink and The Blue Ocean Strategies by Chang Kim, Rene Maubourgeois, the World Economic Forum Technology Reports like that. Okay, this is all things about this session. So we are going to meet again next class.